Bonjour Georgetown, my name is Camille and I'm a junior in the School of Foreign Service studying global business and French, and I'm studying abroad this semester in a school called Sciences Po, and I'm excited to take you along for a Tuesday in Paris for me. Okay, so this is the street right next to my apartment, and I am currently walking to the metro. It's quite early here right now, it's like 7:30 a.m. because I have class at 8 and I commute for about 25 minutes each morning. Okay, I just finished my 8 a.m. which was a discussion section for my lecture on international relations, and this is my friend Esther. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm from New Zealand and I study French, so...
Yeah, she's real good at French here.
So I'm glad to be in Paris studying here at Sciences Po. It's very fun.
Okay, and this is what almost all the classrooms look like here at Sciences Po. So there's kind of like this like perimeter and then these rows in the center, but everything is kind of really close together, which gets a little awkward sometimes. But the walls have this like incredible crown molding or like molding squares on them, which is pretty cool. Okay, some background on Sciences Po. It's a university that specializes in politics and international relations, very similar to Georgetown, and it was actually the model school for the Walsh School of Foreign Service, which is super cool. And apparently 7 of the last 8 French presidents went here, which I didn't know before. And it's kind of just like, there's not one like central, it's not like one big campus, it's kind of a few buildings scattered throughout the 6th and 7th arrondissement of Paris, so it's in Saint-Germain, and then I live in the 8th arrondissement. We just had class in this building, and there's this like little courtyard, and we're gonna go on a quick tour of Sciences Po. Kind of like walking around the corner to the next building. So, oh, well, that truck kind of blocked it, but this is like the main street, Rue Saint-Guillaume, and if you look into it, the main building's on the right there, and then our library and bookstores on the left. Now we are at my favorite patisserie. What did you get, Esther?
I got a croissant and an espresso.
Yeah, and I had a pain au chocolat and a chocolat chaud, but this is like my favorite place right by school. So okay, so we walked about 7 minutes from Sciences Po, and now we're at the Institut de France. There's a nice iPhone poster. It's my friend Camille. She's French. We bonded because we have the same name. And we're walking along the Seine right now, and the Louvre is right there. It's really close to school, so we have some time in between classes the whole afternoon, so we're gonna go in really quickly. Okay, so now we're at the Louvre, and right across is the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel, and then there's the Tuileries Jardin, and at the end of that strip is l'Orangerie, Arc de Triomphe, and Champs-Élysées. PSA, the Louvre is closed on Tuesdays, so we're going to l'Orangerie right now instead. Okay, so now we're here with all our middle school friends. Maybe they're going to the museum too. And then you see the Tour Eiffel right there. Yeah, passé, Camille.
C'est fermé les mardis.
Everything's closed on Tuesdays. Okay, well, apparently the only museum open on Tuesdays is Musée d'Orsay, but the line is insanely long right now, so we will not have time before class. Sad. Okay, because all the museums were closed, I ended up coming back home to my apartment, and I'm gonna do some schoolwork before my next class at 5 p.m. And I know part of the takeover is also explaining housing situation, so I'll take a few moments to do that. So all Sciences Po Georgetown students are required to stay in a homestay. So I'm living with a lovely host family. The dad is American and is also Georgetown alum, so he was in the MSB and the same graduating class as Bradley Cooper, which is super cool. And then the mother is French, and they have 2 daughters who are 10 and 12. And I think because I'm in a large city, I have a lot more independence in terms of coming and going, because I can always walk or take the metro. But I do have 3 dinners with them each week, and then we'll also hang out though. So like last week we went to Centre Pompidou together all Wednesday afternoon. Also, I got some requests from my fans to do an apartment tour, so we're gonna do that right now. Okay, so starting with the kitchen, the laundry room's right there in the corner, so I can do my own laundry. And then if you look, here's the hallway, and my bedroom's right there on the left. And then the only other thing here is a half bathroom at the end of the hall. And then this is the view from my bedroom. It's just the courtyard. And I have a desk. There's the Georgetown banner that my host father lent me in case I was feeling homesick. My wardrobe, and then my bed. And then there's a little bathroom area with a sink and a shower, which is nice. Okay, so here's the dining room, and then there's a piano in the corner, which is nice because my host sisters and I will practice and play for each other. And then the last room I'm going to show is the living room, and it's so beautifully decorated because my host mother is an interior designer. Finished our sports marketing class from 5 to 7 in this building right here. This is my friend. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Eugenie. I study at McGill in Montreal, and I love Paris so much that I came on audition here, and I'm Parisian, so yeah.
She came back. I have orchestra right now, and this is my friend.
Hi, I'm Sasha, and I'm studying journalism and international affairs at Sciences Po, and I play the violin in the orchestra.
This is my stand partner, Nicolas.
Hello.
Et quelle est ta musique préférée?
On joue Mozart et c'est vraiment cool.
Vraiment cool. Cool. Orchestra. This is Melanie. This is Dirk. Hi. So I just got home. It's about 10:15. Really happy you're able to follow me along on a Tuesday because orchestra is definitely one of the highlights of my week, and I never really thought that I'd be able to continue playing bassoon while I was here in Paris, so that was really cool. Tomorrow I have another 8 a.m. On urbanization and globalization, followed by a course on social economy, and then I have Spanish in the afternoon, so it's like real Spanish for French speakers, and then my 4 other courses are in French, so it's a nice change as well. So yeah, I'm going to end this Sciences Po Paris takeover with a picture of a crepe I'm about to eat, but thank you for following along, and bonne nuit.